This is Gerardo Del Real with Resource Stock Digest. Joining me today is the chairman and CEO of Mawson Gold, Mr. Michael Hudson. Mike, how are you?
Very well. I hope you can hear me, Gerardo, driving to a drill rig.
Live from the field down under. I love it. How are things coming along? You just had some exciting news that you announced diamond drilling and geophysics underway in Australia. A lot to get to. Two projects, one rig initially, a second one arriving soon, and a big important program. Can you give us some details?
Yeah, sure. So taken a little bit longer than we would have anticipated. We've got a state of disaster down here in Victoria. Melbourne's in stage 4 lockdowns and curfews, but country Victoria is into stage 3, which allows us all to continue to explore. Mining is considered an essential service, and exploration is part of the mining business. So we're underway. We've got some great drillers contracted, rigs secured, and literally I am on the way to the drill rig at Sunday Creek, where we'll be drilling 3 initial holes. We're drilling diamond holes into the upper parts of the deposit. I'd seen some RC drilling earlier that had some reasonable results, and we're now drilling diamond drilling to get that structural control, understand the system, do some initial drilling there, orientate the drill core, and then we'll move the drill rig directly to Redcastle, which is the second project you referred to. Sunday Creek's 100% owned by us. Redcastle's a joint venture where we can earn 70% over the next 5 years by spending $1 million. We'll spend that $1 million pretty soon. I think we're pretty excited about all the projects here, but Redcastle especially, and that's where we got the geophysics teams running to. We got 4 different types of geophysics occurring there. The first one is gradient array IP, which is the first time it's ever been run over that gold field, and it's working a treat at the moment. It's mapping basically the rocks, so we can be much more predictive where to go and poke the drill rig, and then we'll be following up with other more detailed IP, dipole that will help us see to depth, and then magnetics and gravity. So. And then the geophysics crew will move to Clombenane. So lots happening, and we're not stopping drilling, and more rigs coming, and it's all happening, as they say.
It's a lot of news flow. Let me start with Sunday Creek. There's an initial 500 meters. You mentioned 3 holes, I believe. How far spaced will those be?
They will be something like over a few hundred meters. I think there's 2 holes that maybe are only 50 or 60 meters apart to determine continuity, and then we've got another hole a few hundred meters away from that. So that's how it's is shaping for just the first few weeks, right? Just to learn about this system as we ease our way into that, and we'll have to do a lot more drilling there. But we haven't done the geophysics at Sunday Creek yet, so we're just easing our way into that project, and then when the geophysics has been completed over the next few weeks, that's why the rig's going to Redcastle next.
Excellent. And it sounds like you're going to have 2 rigs at Redcastle, right? The first initially, and then the second one that arrives here in the next 4 to 6 weeks.
That's right. We can see obviously a lot more drilling, but it allows us to start with a bit of rigor and systematics and getting it all right and understanding the geology. Having drill rigs up your behind literally is you want to make sure you're spending that money appropriately. So we're just staging it.
Exciting times in Australia. Finland, we're expecting a resource update soon, I believe. Is that still on track for month end?
Yes, it should be. We're delayed by a few weeks just due to practical issues and doing things while people are working a little differently, but we should have it at month's end or soon thereafter. It's imminent.
Mike, that's a lot of news flow here over the next several months. Is there anything else that you'd like to add? I know you have to be excited to start pulling core and seeing the rocks in Australia home, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, there's only one way to make discoveries, and that's to drill. And we've had 4 months waiting to do that since we acquired these projects, essentially, and we're very, very excited, as everybody should be.
Agreed. I'm looking forward to it. Mike, I'll let you get back to it. Thank you so much for your time today. I appreciate it.
All hands free done, Gerardo. Thanks a lot. Take care.
Stay safe.